Feel as though that deep breath in brings your attention more fully into the body, and an out breath that just releases anything that's come before our time here together. So a nice deep breath in, feeling yourself soften into the body and letting go of anything that's come before. I'd like you to put a hand on the belly and a hand on your chest, dropping awareness more deeply into the body. And I like to begin by saying, I am here. And when I say I am here, I'm referring to our ever-present awareness, this vast, wide open energy that is our true nature is here with the body, or it's inclusive of the body, yet not limited to the body. And oftentimes this acknowledgement will help the body to feel that there's really presence anchored in here. And in the space of the frequency acceleration clearing, everything is welcome. All feelings, all uprising thought forms, as we move through waves of emotion. So wherever you're beginning today, however you're feeling, however your nervous system's feeling, however your emotions are, whatever's present right now, we just welcome it all, inclusive of everything here. So these spaces are about acknowledging our body and everything that occurs within the body, what happens in our emotional body, our energetic body, and our nervous system. And yet the frequency acceleration experiences are really about tapping into the expanse of pure awareness. And I wanted to actually, for some of you that I don't know, I know many in this group have a lot of experience with this, but for people that are new to the space, I want to just bring up a visualization. You all can open your eyes now and come back into the space. I want to offer this visualization that is something I got through Dr. Sue Morter. I wanted to give her credit for this. When I saw this, I thought this was a beautiful representation of we are inclusive of the body, yet not limited, and we are connected to this free flow of energy that unites us. And I just thought that was such a beautiful visual to take in. And what we're doing when we open ourselves to the frequency acceleration experience is we're tapping more deeply into our expanded states. And so I just wanted to give you all, can you see that, everybody? Just wanted to give you all a good visual of this, to take this in, that's what we're doing, is calling upon the power of our source connection. And it doesn't matter whatever word you like to use, whether it's God, the divine, our higher frequencies. We're invoking and inviting that energy to come in more present in our co-creative field. And it is a co-creative field. I may be speaking some of the information that comes through, but we are co-creatively aligning to establish what happens in this field. And so if you're here for the first time, I invite you to take a few moments to consider what might be an intention for you. This field is a lot about letting go of what no longer serves and saying yes to open to receive what does. So different things can happen in the field that, I never quite know what's going to happen when I come into it. I'm just open to the guidance. But sometimes it's more focused on releasing, sometimes it's more focused on receiving. There can be general themes in the space, and there can be specific things that are said in the space. So I want to just prepare you that as we go into this, if you open your eyes, I'm oftentimes moving my hands. I could be changing the tone of my voice. If you find me repeating something over and over, I'm being guided to say it so that it penetrates through. Sometimes we have blockages and we don't hear something the first time. So if my voice raises and there's something that I'm saying over and over, it's to really help anchor that more deeply into the space. Obviously, not everything that I'm going to say is going to be pertinent to everybody. So sometimes I'm speaking to one or two people in the space. So you're just opening yourself to receiving what's here for you, what gems are here for you to take, and feel free to just leave whatever's, not related to specifically what you're experiencing right now. It is a co-creative group experience, so there tends to be a little bit of a theme, but I also know sometimes I'm directing what I'm saying to one or two people. So we just hold the space for everybody to receive what is of the highest and to let go of what no longer serves. So I want to share that, as well as to say, if you go deeply into this for the folks that are new, and it's time to come out of it, it's usually anywhere between, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes. I never can quite gauge how long it is, but if you're finding that you've gone really deep in this and you don't want to come out and connect in the space, please honor where you're at. You're welcome to just, step out of the Zoom space and continue to allow whatever's happening to happen. The energy continues after we're finished. So some of you may be deep in process and want to attune to hear something or get something that hasn't quite happened while we're together in the space. And I also want to invite you to have Kleenexes nearby and water. So before we go into it, I can give you a moment to get that if you don't have that. Drinking water is so important. And also, you might need to relax and rest afterwards. Rest is a key part of this. As we're continually shifting and changing, I believe dropping more of the density and moving more into our light body, the body can require extra rest. And I bring this to the fore because we don't live in a culture that promotes rest and naps as much as I think, or, or connecting with nature. That's another part of a restful aspect of this, is that I like to continue to speak this, that rest can be very important. So pay attention to what your body needs, quality food, rest, water, nature. These are the things that our systems really benefit from during this time of great change. So I think let's see, I think that's about it. I really want to welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. I just love that we come together in this higher vibrational field to support one another and ourselves. It's just a delight to be here. So thank you. So let's just take a moment. If anybody needs to go get water or Kleenex, or there's anything that you need to be comfortable before we move into the experience, I invite you to do that right now. So those of you that are new, we as a group, we collectively invite and invoke our higher levels, the guidance realms that surround us, and I'll say this as when we get started, but just if you have practices where you call upon power animals, or there's different beings that you call upon for higher level support, please please call them in the space as we go into this. Okay, I think we're probably ready. So again, I'm going to invite everyone just to close your eyes. We want to just allow our awareness to drop into the body. Our awareness can oftentimes be following a lot of thinking. So we want to just take a couple nice deep breaths again. Yeah, that's it. Just letting go, relaxing in, softening in, noticing what's going on in the body, noticing, if there's nervousness, excitement, sadness, joy, whatever is occurring, all is welcome. All is welcome. So you're just meeting with awareness, what's happening in the physical body, what's happening in the emotional body. Yeah, just saying yes to sinking in and letting the body know. If you have some anxiousness or nervousness, just letting the body and nervous system know all is well. Mind, all is well. What's occurring here is safe. This is a safe space. This is a sacred container, and all is well. Okay, that's it. Just keep deepening in the body, keep relaxing the body. Yeah, yeah. That's it. I'm going to take just a moment just to keep supporting the anchoring in the body, the relaxing in the body, letting go, letting go, letting go, having the disposition in this experience that you're really going to take full advantage of just consciously letting go of what no longer serves, and opening your mind and heart and body to receiving what does support. So, and you don't have to know fully, you don't have to be conscious of everything that's happening. It's just coming to the space with your yes. I'm willing to let go, even if there's things I don't even know I'm letting go of energetically in consciousness. And I've got the yes. I've got the yes to let go and the yes to open up and to receive and to receive and to receive. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to just call upon my higher levels, call upon the guidance realms. I call upon the archangels and the ascended master realms, calling upon the emissaries of light, and calling upon all of the higher levels of the beings here in this sacred space. And I'm going to invite and invoke each one of you in your own way to call upon the guides, the spirits, the ascended masters, just those of you that have this practice, because I know we have some in this group that are deeply, deeply seated in awareness and have deep meditation practices. Really want everybody to call upon whoever is part of your higher level support team. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. That's it. They're always available, but we're bringing them in closer right now. We're just calling upon them, and we're allowing ourselves to raise the frequency, and to feel yourself expand, just like that photograph I showed you. We're just expanding our field out as pure awareness, connecting in unity consciousness with each other and with this more expanded field, the field of all potential possibilities. That's it. Expand, expand, expand. Open, 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 open. Raise the frequency, raise the frequency, raise the frequency. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Just keep feeling your field expand and feeling the complete intention and support of the higher levels that are here to help us individually and as a group go to the next level, raising, raising, raising the frequency, raising the frequency, raising the frequency. That's it, that's it, that's it. So in some of these groups, there's a lot to say, and sometimes there's not a lot to say. So I'm just going to tune in a little bit deeper just to see with some of these more what I would call advanced groups, they're just often we're sitting in silence, just receiving any information that is wanting to come in. Yeah, so we're raising the frequency, raising the frequency, raising the frequency, raising the frequency. That's it. Yes. So just feel yourself seated in that more expanded space. That's it. Opening your hearts, opening your hearts, opening your hearts. Just feeling yourself worthy, feeling just a little bit of unworthiness in the space. So worthy, just worthy of this pure, loving awareness connection. That's it. Opening, 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 saying yes, saying yes, saying yes. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy to receive my divine connection. My divine connection is here in total support in my human journey to assist me, to guide me, to help me awaken more and more and more and more, help me awaken more and more and more to see what it is that no longer serves, that I can release, 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 release. So we're just going to start with that. So just opening, 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 saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, to just allowing the support of the higher level guidance realms, your higher levels, your guidance realms. Yeah. Just saying yes, just saying yes. You don't even have to know what it is, just saying yes. I'm ready to let go of any last filaments of coping strategies that might be playing out, I might not even be aware of. I'm ready to let go of limiting beliefs I might have about how much love I can have in my life, or abundance, or joy. I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to let go of limitations and ceilings on how much I can earn, how much I can experience in this lifetime. I'm willing to let go of limitations on how healthy I can be or unhealthy. I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to let go of any limitations I may have on partnerships or how much harmony and joy I can have in my life. We just want to open, 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 open. We're going to take a moment here just to allow the energy to support the release. And if you have a conscious idea of what that is, you can bring that forth, that intention to let go, let go, let go, let go, let go of an old pattern, let go of an old friendship that doesn't work anymore, let go of a relationship with an employer that doesn't work, whatever it is, just looking about in your life, whatever it is that you are wanting to let go of. I feel in this space, letting go of resentments, letting go of anger, letting go of unhealthy relationships, letting go of places where you've held yourself back because you've been afraid, letting go of fear, letting go of fear, letting go of fear, letting go of fear. That's a big one. Letting go of fear. Yeah, letting go of fear, holding yourself back because you're afraid that you're going to be hurt again this lifetime. We're letting that go. We're letting that go. It's an old story. That's an old story. We let that go. We let that go. That's it. Release it, release it, release it. Letting that go. So being open, 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 open to let go of things that you might not even have words for or conscious awareness of. You're just going to let go of what no longer serves. It's like we literally throw that in the flame, in the fire, in the middle, just throwing it in the flame, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go of those last tentacles of connections with people that just don't serve anymore. We can love, but don't have to engage with folks that just isn't for our highest and best interest any longer. We let those go, we let those go, we let those go. Clear, clear, clear. That's it. That's it. And I'm going to call upon the support to let go if there's any other energies in your field, if there's people that are unconsciously, energetically plugging into you, we want to let that go. If there's other energies in your field, maybe disembodied energies in your field, don't need to be there, we want to let that go. Yeah, just having the full support of letting go, letting go, letting go. That's it. Clearing, 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 clearing. Release, 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 release. Letting go of the old stories, letting go of the old stories, letting go of the old stories, letting go of the old stories. That's it. That's it. Being birthed into a new frequency, new vibration, new way of being. So the old can't come in with us here. The old can't come with us here. So we want to let go of old stories, old afflictive points of view. We want to just let it go, 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 let it go. It's been very clear. It's been coming through very, very clear. The old stories just can't go with us any longer. So you might be experiencing feeling like you're in between two worlds. You know, what used to work doesn't work, and what's coming in isn't quite here yet. That's totally understandable. But really, when you're aware of something not working anymore, it's time to let go. It's time to let go. Even if you've been attached to it, you can grieve and let go, grieve and let go, 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 let go. Yeah, so I'm getting the sense that there's some things in the space that folks are a little bit attached to, whether it's an old story or, holding on to this idea that, it's almost like a little bit of victim-y story in the space, like, want somebody to come save you. We're all interlocked and interdependent, but there's a way of being that isn't fully aligned with empowerment. That's it. So the word empowerment is coming in. So if there's any place where you're falling into a situation where you're not living fully empowered and connected with your divine source, you are that spiritual empowered being. You are that. So last filaments of some kind of attachment to playing out smaller or a little bit, like I said, a little bit of a victim of, let it go, 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 let it go. Rise, 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 rise to meet your true essence. Rise to meet your true essence as this empowered being with a body, but not limited to a body, with a body and inclusive of this vast energy that is so much more potent than we've allowed ourselves to experience. So we're being invited, and initiated into a whole nother level of expansion here. Openness, 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 openness. So yes, so very important that we continue to keep letting go of the mindset of who we've been, to open to who we are becoming and who we are. So seated in yourself as a masterful being, connected to your own source connection guidance, you have this direct connection. You are the co-creator of your life. You are. So we want to just really support stepping into that more and 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 more. We've had enough time of playing it small. We've had enough time of hiding. We've had enough time of being at the effect of the old traumas of other lifetimes and early childhood traumas. We've had our time of that. We've won the Oscar, they say. We've won the Oscar for that role. And so now it's time to step more fully into this divine alignment of who we are in pure source, in pure creator consciousness. So for some of you, it may mean being open to what you may even call the magical. That's what we're being invited into. We're being invited into this space where more and more possibilities than what the mind can even conceive of can happen. So we want to receive, receive, receive. Receive, 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 receive all possibilities. Open, 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 open. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Say yes, say yes, say yes. So what's coming through is almost like a bringing out the sword and cutting off the head. There's an energy that's coming in and saying like, wake up, wake up, wake up. You are way, 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 way more powerful. And it's time to step into it. It's that kind of energy that's coming in right now, that it's here for all of us. It's here for all of us. Yeah. And that energy is available no matter what's going on, no matter what's going on in the body, no matter what's going on in the emotional body, no matter what's going on in the energetic body, no matter what's going on. This is always available because it's the truth of who we are. It's our true nature. It's the truth of who we are. This powerful, powerful co-creative being. So step in and be directive with your energy. If you're holding back, it's time to step more fully in and be directive, be directive, be directive, be directive, be directive. You are the driver. You are the driver. Be directive. That's it. That's it. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. We're calling all parts. We're calling all parts. I can see little parts veering off. We're calling all parts into this alignment to be in this agreement of being fully in your empowered state, being fully seated in your true nature, in this body, in this form, on this planet, at this time. There's no other time than right now. So step on in. That's it. Good, 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 good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that's it. Calling all parts in, calling all parts in, calling all the parts that have had fear, calling all the parts that have had trauma, calling all the parts that want to hide behind somebody else, put them out front, calling all parts. That's it. We want to bring them all in. We want to bring them all in. We want to bring them all in alignment with this yes. Lining up in the vertical plane. That's it. That's it. Okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. That's it. Yes. That's it. Saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, saying yes, saying yes. It's our time. Saying yes, saying yes, saying yes. Open, 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 open. Yeah. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go of any last filaments of those blockages that no longer serve. We release, we release, we release. We're done, we're done, we're done, we're done. You can even say that with anything that you're really ready to let go of. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Be done, be done, be done. Sending it all up into the central sun to be released and never to return. Sending it all up into the central sun to be released and never to return. That's it. Good, 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 good. Yes, yes, yes. Shh. So I'm going to take a few moments to be in silence. This is a time for you just to see, hear, ask, get any information that may be wanting to come through, allowing the space to open up for you to hear, to see, to know. If there's anything around your intention, bringing that forth even more strongly. That's it. So I'm just going to be quiet for just a few moments and allow you to go into that space and be able to receive. So just a few more moments in silence, continuing to sit energetically in the field. So we really want to make sure that we are, the words that are coming through are like collecting and gathering our orphaned off parts so that there's care, compassion, kindness, and love for all aspects of our being, really honoring and respecting the sacredness of our own individual journey as a human being on this planet. Really acknowledging all of the challenges, the difficulties, the pain, the suffering, all of that that has led us to where we are in this particular moment in time. Really just acknowledging ourselves and our journey, all the different varied ways that we have been challenged in this lifetime, whether it be health or finances or through a lot of death or whatever work challenges or what relationship challenges, whatever those challenges are. We want to take a moment to really, really acknowledge ourselves for how we have walked through these varied challenges, situations, and opportunities that have presented and that have led us in a lot of ways to awaken even more, awaken even more. So acknowledging, respecting, honoring our journey. And taking a moment to honor and respect our body, our physical body, all that our physical body has walked through. Thank you, body. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for holding me through this lifetime. Thank you. So I'm going to take just another moment or two in silence just to see if there's anything else that wants to be spoken or come through before we complete. Be open to the ways that life is moving you towards more communal connection, to open to more ways that we're going to support one another as families, as soul families. We're going to continue to be open to see the ways that we're being drawn to come in connection more and more with our soul tribes. I know this has been happening. It's been occurring on the planet, but just being aware of, you may be shifted to move or do something that you would have never expected that's aligning you with more soul tribe and more communion with others. There's other plans that may not have fit into what you saw for yourself, but I'm hearing the words open and surrender, to how you're being moved, how your spirit is moving you, your higher levels, how source is moving through you. Surrender up maybe some plans that you've had, letting go of attachment to how it needs to look, because there's a bigger play here of bringing some souls together in soul tribes to perhaps work on bigger projects or supporting each other through living together, caring for children maybe, and or growing food together or building more communities. So if you're feeling that tug and yet you're attached to where you are, I'm just getting the information to just keep surrendering up to how you're being moved right now, because there's a greater plan there. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start moving into completion here in the circle. I like to just invite all of us to give our thanks and gratitude, deep appreciation to everybody within the circle for coming together in this sacred way. Thanking our higher levels, the guidance realms, the angelic realms, emissaries of light, power animals, all beings within our surrounding energetic tribe support that come in closer. That's how I like to look at it. They come in closer. They're called and they come in closer to hold us, to guide us, to support us, to love us. And so I just want to give deep gratitude to all beings that were here for this. in body form and not in body form, and just energetic form. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In your own way, thanking. And then we want to just very gently, they're always present in here, but we want to just begin to release, 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 let go, let go, let go. Yeah, just thanking and releasing, thanking and releasing, just shifting the energy a little bit, allowing us to come a little more deeply into our own body, into our own environment now. And just very gently, very softly, anchoring back into the body. No need to rush, just come back in, feel your body, feel your connection to your body. And if any of you want to stay in this space, I thank you for being a part of it. And if you want to just stay in a more contemplative space, you are welcome at this time to depart from the field and the Zoom space. And those of you who want to stay in, I welcome you to stay in, and we can have sharings and if there's any questions. So just taking your time to very gently come back into the space where you open your eyes. Mm. Mm. Connect with each other a little bit here. And maybe take a sip of your water if you're a little bit thirsty. Hmm. I like to move at the pace of a turtle, especially coming out of this space. No road runners here. So I welcome if there's anybody that wants to share, ask a question, make a comment. If there's anything that wants to be spoken, Pamela.
Thank you, Lisa. These are always one of my things that I look forward to receiving. So thank you for sharing your gifts with us. It was so interesting, and I love the timing. I was feeling this morning as I was doing an errand, I was pointing and saying, I want you to have no fear, pointing to different people in their cars. And I just, kept feeling this feeling of, I want you to have no fear. What would it be like in your life if there was no fear? And the thought came up again as we were in this process, and then the words came out of your mouth that said, I'm feeling the fear and I want the fear to be released. And so I just wanted to express that the timing was perfect, and right when I was feeling that, like, this is important to me to help people to remember that there really is nothing that we have to fear, but it's a pattern that we've been running for so long that it's going to be a challenge to let go of that. But the more we can remember that. So thank you for finding that in the field and bringing that forward. It felt really true for me. Yeah.
Thank you, Pamela. And, I love that you and I work a lot somatically. We work with the body and the nervous system. And so there's always that honoring of those patterns and our primal experience of terror and fear,
Mhm.
of which I had a great one when my back went out years ago. I was on the floor and couldn't move. I was like, oh, this is what this feels. This is what this terror feels like going up the spinal column. So, I know that I appreciate that you and I both acknowledge, that the body unwind and um, just to really hold that with great care and compassion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Always great to have you in the space, Pamela. Thanks.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, Lisa. Just perfect timing. My birthday's on Monday, turning
Oh,
60. So I'm just, yeah, so like it's all just really good timing for me.
happy birthday early. Well,
Thanks.
Catherine, good to see you. Francesca, excellent to see you. Anybody else want to add anything to this? Catherine, you want to say something?
Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Um, I found myself in a very, very, very deep, peaceful place. And what kept coming to me was expansion over and over and over again. Expand my body, my cells to hold more love, more light. Expand my compassion for myself and others. Expand my perception of who I am. Expand what it is that I think I can do in the world. Expand. And um, and you created a space that makes it safe enough to move the edges out, to move the boundaries out, and to experiment, explore, and feel what that expansion might be. So thank you.
You're so welcome, Catherine. Always a delight to have you in the space. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I missed last time something came up at the last minute and I couldn't come.
Yeah, good to have you here. I think that was last time where we had a little last minute thing with the links to the connection here. So we missed some people and didn't even know. So I'm happy you're here today.
Me too. Thank you.
Francesca.
Yeah, Lisa, I'd like to begin by thanking you so much for this offering, and it's so enlightening to see the edges that, in my case, I'm holding, and I felt them just dissolve as if there was water poured on paint, like watercolor, and they just dissolved, and beneath that was this no resistance. That all of the resistance was, and it's almost the visual I have now is, when I was a kid, I'd color and I would outline each one first with the color and then fill it in so that I could get it exactly right. Okay. Well, the line that was there as we were all working together just dissolved. And it was replaced by more of a sense of courage and hope and forward movement. And when you said fear, I'm like, oh God, she's talking to me. There's that piece that can be so stifling, when there's fear. And I remember someone saying to me years ago, it's false evidence appearing real, FEAR. And it's not false, it's real fear. I'm really a scout, but but thank you for that. That was very powerful.
You're so welcome, Francesca. You're so welcome. Is there anybody else that wants to either ask a question or throw their experience in the space? All I know is this experience is great for my complexion. I get redder and redder. The more I drink, it heats me up.
Mm.
Oh, so Jennifer just was saying thank you. Okay, great. Great.
I do have one more question, if I may.
Yes, please.
So, I've been so enjoying these complementary circles that you offer us. What's different when we work with you in session? What's different for us if we were to work one-on-one with you versus this?
That's a great question. I think it's just narrowing in on the specifics of what's coming up that's holding you back and what you might not be open to. I do some individual frequency acceleration clearings in my individual groups as well, individual sessions as well.
Mhm.
But I have an eclectic mix because, as you know, I don't have formal therapy background or licensing. But I have many years of working with the emotional body. And Pamela probably could speak to this because Pamela's been in a number of my groups and knows a little bit more firsthand my individual work. But I also, have this program that I wrote called the Wake Up Process. So it's an eclectic mix of sort of helping with becoming more and more kind to the emotional body and getting in connection with that and allowing that to come up and move through, as well as, some of the spiritual guidance. So I would say, and this past year, I've put myself out more as a women's empowerment guide. But now I'm being asked to do men's groups too. So whatever, bring it on. I can relate to that. We get attached to what we think it's going to look like. And then you just like, oh, but that's not what's showing up, So I just surrender to that. So I don't know. Does that answer a little more specifically?
Yes, it does. And as far as the men's group, they need our help too.
I was just going to
Yes.
say thank you, Lisa. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. It got birthed out of my 4-week women's group that were saying, I want my husband to receive this. I want my boyfriend to receive this. I want to be on the same page with them because I feel like I'm expanding in these ways and they're not. And so okay, you bring them to me. I'll help them.
Yeah, thank you. I was just going to say to Francesca what I would say as far as you can tell how Lisa is just so full of love and light that when you're in the space with her on an individual level, there is an unconditional positive regard. So whatever comes up. And just knowing that and having that she's completely there with you, that emotions can flow. And sometimes when we are in a place where maybe we haven't allowed them or it was frightening or for whatever reason that couldn't, that is the opportunity to really finally allow the, fully process all the way through to the completion of grief or your fears or whatever they might be. But yeah, completely loving, safe, just a beautiful presence that she has. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. It's like I'm seeking my mighty one. So, that come on.
She's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mighty one.
I love it.
And I want to say, I haven't had real one-on-one, but just the groups and just knowing you, Lisa. There is, there is an unspoken co-creation with the divine that never leaves.
Mm.
So that aspect of you, the divine aspect of you, is known and present and participating without, sometimes without acknowledgement, but it's always there.
Mm.
And that expands whatever happens.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, I think sometimes we can't see ourselves so clearly, so it's nice to have you both share your experience. So anything else before we close? I think that I'd actually, before we do that, I want to say, Francesca and Catherine, could you hang in the space, the Zoom space for a moment before, after everybody else leaves? I just want to share something with you too about a connection here.
Okay.
It's okay if you have a moment to be very quick.
Okay.
So Jennifer, is there anything that you would like to share or say before we depart? I think you wrote something in the chat, but
I did. I'm sorry, my camera's not working.
that's okay. Lovely, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, great to be here. And this was very profound, and just right in line with a lot of other little nuggets that are coming up lately. So I'm just really appreciative
Hmm.
to you and to everyone in the room. I had huge expansion, and I'm always waiting to hear or see. I do need to let go a little bit more, I think, in order to really take in all the wisdom. So I'm trying to be patient with myself, but I'm just thank you too for just one more step in the process. So
Welcome,
thank
Jennifer.
you.
I want to also invite you, if you want to have a little bit more, these are offered once a month, free of charge, on the second Thursday of the month through the Divine Feminine Network. But I also, April 27th, and Kim put this in the chat, I'm starting I offer these 4-week women's group programs, and they're an hour and a half from 10 to 11:30 Pacific time on the Saturdays. And if you had any interest in that, they're just a commitment of 4 weeks, and then we go another 4 weeks if you want to come another 4 weeks. And they're just small, intimate groups. So if this could support you, reach out to me, Jennifer, if this could support you in that way.
I will. That's lovely. I'll take a look and be in touch. Thank you so much.
You bet. You bet. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. Kim, as always, thank you.